So who's got it right? Well, let's ask someone in the middle of this dispute. Sanjay Poonen is the president of Global Solutions at SAP, another cloud computing giant. He joins us today here in San Francisco. Sanjay, welcome to Bloomberg West. So I assume you have some strong opinions about this little showdown between Oracle and Salesforce. Is it really about differences in philosophy about the cloud, or is this a clash of egos?
Thanks, Emily and Cory, for having me on the show. I told our staff if the keynote spot is still open, they're disposing of it, I'd be happy to go down to Moscone and do it myself and talk to Oracle about innovation, Oracle customers about innovation. It makes for good theater in the Silicon Valley, and the Silicon Valley is good. You guys know about the whole media. We're focused on customer innovation. We've done that for 40 years, 170,000 customers, and the theater and the theatrics can go on the side. We're really focused on ensuring that customers understand that they have serious businesses to run. They have enterprises that collect data from suppliers, from customers. We're at the heart of making those businesses run. The best run businesses run SAP. We collect a lot of that data. We're able to analyze it and even put it now in a mobile interface.
So let me ask you, is there really a difference between the two different types of clouds?
Listen, at the end of the day, religion aside, customers choose the way they want to deploy this. There are going to be customers that deploy this on-premise because they've got a lot of customization.
And that's the difference, right? It's about, are you going to have the stuff in your back database, or are you going to have the stuff all over the place for access in the cloud?
It's customer choice. Some customers are going to say for privacy and for security reasons they want a private cloud. And some legitimate reasons for it. It's not a false cloud, or it's just the reasons that they need to have it for security. There's some countries that have restrictions on data having to sit within their country for the laws within that country. And then there is a place for a public cloud. We believe that the customer choice decides exactly where. We have no bias or religious disposition one way or the other. We're going where our customers provide us the greatest value, and we see in all of these places, definitely places where software will be deployed.
When we got together the other night, we talked about this idea of having you to be a Larry Ellison translator for us. We've got just one bite here. I want to listen to something that Larry said on Sunday, and maybe you can help us understand what he's saying, what he's really not saying. Let's listen to that bite.
Hardware and software engineered together to deliver data analysis at the speed of thought. Instantaneous results. Faster than you can type.
So this notion of hardware and software together, what's he saying and what is he not saying there?
Listen, I think, he was talking about Exalytics, and that's a reaction, quite frankly, to the product we announced a year ago.
And that's the big product they announced on Sunday night.
On Sunday, they had a sequence of others. Exalytics is a reaction to this, and, imitation is the best form of flattery. So as they announced this and they react to it, the difference is really it's going to old wine and new wineskins. It's a lot of hardware thrown at products that they had acquired, S-Base and times 10, 15, 20 years ago. Our focus is a completely revolutionary software. We believe the innovation is in software. If you look at companies that are even disposing of their hardware businesses, that's where the innovation is, not in large boxes of hardware. So
just to be clear here, so what you're saying that Larry's announcing this new device, this new software to run on proprietary Sun hardware because they bought these things, but that it's really just a product that you guys introduced a year ago.
Yeah, and the difference in our approach also is we believe we are the best at doing software applications and all the infrastructure, analytics, and so on. And we want to partner with the best in the hardware business, whether it's IBM or HP or Dell.
And they're not partnering. They're saying go with our boxes. You can get suboptimal performance, they say, on other stuff.
Exactly.
You're saying
you got to bring a Sun hardware box now into the data center of a customer. And for some customers, that may be right. Would you embrace a lot more choice? And there's nothing less engineered about our system, example HANA, when we're working with a partner. We do what's do what's best, software, and we put that secret sauce inside the hardware of one of our partners. And quite frankly, those partners now partner with us because they're incentivized to help us in their channel. And that's formed a nice ecosystem of partnerships with our partners.
Great. Sanjay, I really appreciate it. I love, the bombastic software guys. I don't know if I'm going to call you bombastic next week, but we're glad to have you, and I'm glad to have Larry and Mark feuding, so I got something to talk about.
Thanks very much.
Appreciate it.